One of the things the cork cutters always do for me, or do for us, I'm sure they do it for other people too, is on the knots on the side of the trunk where the cork has grown into the shape of a bowl, they cut it off very carefully and lever it off very carefully and then trim it up and give us a bowl like this. And these bowls are lovely. We've got a whole various selection of them over the last 3 harvests. We use them for scoops, we use them as fruit bowls, we use them all sorts of different things. This one, though, quite interestingly, you can see this black line going across here. And this is the Culebra, the worm, that is one of the real pests of the cork grove. It's a small white worm that looks a bit like a corkscrew. It's about that long. And it lives between the cork and the bark. On a cork tree, the bark, the sap runs both beneath and above the bark, which is unusual, obviously, as mostly sap is always running below the bark. The sap on top of the bark, between the bark and the cork, is what the Culebra feeds on. And the worm works its way around the tree in a sort of spiral pattern, leaving the mark, this mark on the cork, drinking the sap, which in severe infestations means that the cork doesn't come away easily from the tree. So when the buyers go around buying the cork, they're checking very carefully to see the degree of external markers that show that the cork has got a Culebra infection. This black mark here can also make it unusable for the making of corks in the factory, because the worm also has a tendency to actually burrow into the cork and leave galleries within the cork.